Hey guys, welcome back. This is still the emotional abuse series, and today I want to highlight gaslighting. What is gaslighting? I want to jump right into it. So, the purpose of gaslighting is manipulation and brainwashing. It causes the victim to doubt who they are, lose a sense of perception, identity, and self worth. Okay, so again, it's about the brainwashing and stripping the person of who they once were. They want to control and manipulate and rewrite their own story and their version of you. Again, the purpose of gaslighting, they want to strip your identity of who you are and rewrite the version of what they think of how you should be and who you are. Okay, very twisted, right? Yeah, I know. So these are the actions that takes place of gaslighting, the things of what they do, how they are performing, how the abuser is performing gaslighting towards the victim. And I just put my own label on and just gave a little spin. So the first one I call the raging bull. The abuser gets angry when you ask them an honest question. Hey babe, what do you want for dinner tonight? What you mean what I want for dinner? Don't we eat the same thing every night? Why don't you think for yourself? Wow. Okay. I just want to know what you wanted for dinner. That's the raging bull. Ask an honest question. Very simple in there. Go off the hat. The denier denies what happened all the time. Hey, babe. Yes, hon. Remember the other day when we went to that restaurant and I was trying to figure out the meal that we ate and you loved it so much? Do you remember what? We didn't go to no restaurant last night. What are you, crazy? I have the receipt right here that we went to this Italian restaurant. I'm just trying to remember the dinner that you ordered because you loved it so much and I wanted to cook. Well, that wasn't last night. Maybe that was some other time and it wasn't with me. That was with somebody else. I'm not even going to get into it. That is the denier. Denying events. Denying what happened. Or I'll give another example. Were you okay last night? Because we were arguing and you slammed that dish in the sink. No, we weren't arguing. I didn't slam that dish in the sink. Maybe you dropped it. You don't remember us arguing last night and slamming a dish into the kitchen sink. No, we wasn't arguing. I don't remember that, and it didn't happen. And you were the one who broke the dish. You were washing dishes, and you accidentally broke into the sink. I remember. I was there. Okay, that's the denier. The twister. They twist the story around. I just gave examples, but I'll give another example. So they twist the story around. Hey, guess what? Good news. I just got this great job promotion and I'm so excited. I've been raised or promoted to director. I thought you told me that they didn't like your performance and you were about to lose your job. When did I tell you that? Yeah, you was complaining the other day about the job and how they didn't like you and you was having problems with the boss and everything else and that you wanted to quit. But that's okay. I'm going to take care of you, because I know you don't like working at your job and all this other stuff and you need to be home anyway. So I like you home, taking care of the kids. And I'll do, whoa, 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 whoa. I just told you I got a promotion, which means more money for this household. You're twisting it around and making it seem like I got a bad job performance. I was telling you about another person. How did that segue into you wanting me to quit? After I just told you I got a promotion, now you want me to quit. I'm about to make more money. You want me to quit and stay home full time to take care of things? I've been working on this job for years, way before I met you. I finally worked hard and got my promotion. You're fabricating and making up something I didn't say so I can stay home full time so you can take care of me. So notice how they twist the whole story around to their advantage. Okay, that's an example. Another one, the switcheroo. They'll turn the conversation around to critique what you did wrong. Again, they turn the conversation around to critique what you did wrong. Hey, I made our favorite margaritas tonight, just like you like it. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a beer. I didn't want a margarita, and you make the margaritas wrong all the time. They're bitter, they're nasty, there's no taste to it. You never do anything right. I'll just go with a beer. You just sat up here and you told me that you wanted margaritas 5 minutes ago. Now all of a sudden, you've been drinking margaritas for the past 4 months. Now all of a sudden you don't like them and they're wrong and I don't make them right and now you want a beer? So the switcheroo, and notice the critique. And again, I've always talked about critique. The you don't lullabies. You don't do this right. You don't do that right. I'm not happy. So anytime it's something negative and they don't come up with a solution, that is a negative critique. So that's the switcheroo. They switch it around and then they're negative and they put you down, making it seem, again, brainwashing, that you're crazy. You didn't do this 5 minutes ago. Oh, you made this up. I was talking about somebody else. That's the switcheroo. The last one, which is really disturbing to me, the delusional accuser. And I'll give you an example. And I'll use a male example. I don't want people to think, oh, she's just giving women examples. I would try to use a male example. Hey, babe, I'm going to my boy's house for a football game. It's the Jets and the Cowboys. This is the game of the century. All my boys are going to be there. I'll see you later. Okay, hon. Have a great day. Next thing you know, you're sitting with your boys. You're throwing back beers, drinks, whatever. You're eating the nachos. You're having a really good time. Well, why you not home? Babe, I told you I was going to a foot. No, you're not. You think you slick. You sitting up at your boy's house and you have Felicia coming to meet you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Felicia? I haven't seen Felicia in 10 years. I don't even know if she's in the state. I don't know if she's alive. Why are you bringing up Felicia? I told you, I text you that I'm with my boys at the game of the century and you're causing me drama. Well, I don't believe you and I believe so. You told them the time that you wanted to have fun. They're accusing you of hooking up with the ex that you had no access to for years on end. So they're coming up with this grandeur and accusing you of stuff that you have never done before or you haven't done in a while. So they like to go in your past and nitpick stuff and accuse you of it. So again, the purpose of this is manipulation and control. If they cannot get their way, they want to rewrite the whole story and mold and change who you are. Here are the forms of gaslighting. Number one, the trickster. So it's superficial kindness or remorse. They give you a false hope that everything will be okay. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'll work on it myself. It'll get better. Number two, the king and queen of distraction. They purposely deny the reality of a situation and try to make the victim feel like they imagined the whole thing. That's not what happened. That's not true. So they're purposely causing confusion about what's going on. Next one, the perfect liar. They'll lie on you and act shocked when you confront them with the truth. That's not what I said. Yes, it was. That's what you said. Don't you remember? That's exactly what you said. I said this. No, you said this and you said it like this. And this is what you really meant. So I think you're a little bit confused about what you're saying. Maybe you should say it this way. The perfect liar. The last one is the projector. They accuse you of your shortcomings and flaws. And what I love about this, so say you're in a relationship with somebody, you know they're cheating, they're stepping out on you, they're not being faithful. So all of a sudden they're coming home and they're accusing you of cheating or not being faithful. Well, I know you called Sharonda and you guys have been talking for the past couple of months. I called who? I saw who? You do know Sharonda died of cancer like 6 months ago. We talked about this. You got to do better than that. Come on now. That's the best you got? Like, really? Like, no, you're not going just because you stepping out and you cheating. You're not going to dig up my past and my archives and use a dead person as an example of for me cheating. We're not doing that. Just admit that you're a cheater. You have infidelity issues. You're not happy. You're not going to come home and bring unpeace to my door and accuse me of stuff. So again, the projector. And again, that's a little bit over the top, but that's just an example of how they project their flaws on you. They're doing the cheating, but they're accusing you of cheating. They're being unfaithful, but they're accusing you of unfaithful. You're working hard, you're focused, you barely leave the house, but yet you're being unfaithful. They're stepping out 24/7, having drinks, going out every night, not at home at all, coming home all late of the hours, really barely coming at home. You haven't seen them in 3 days, but yet you're cheating. It's not you, you're not crazy. Emotional distress. You begin to second guess yourself. Well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it didn't happen that way. Maybe I should just calm down and rethink my situation. Maybe it really was my fault. Or they'll tell you, you know, you're making this all up, right? This is how it really happened. That's your version. I'm going to tell you the really version of what happened, because it happened like this and you did that. So again, the whole brainwashing, that's just examples. So the abuser, again, and I'll go through this example of what the abuser will do. Well, you're wrong. You know it didn't happen that way. Hey, calm down. Why are you getting so angry? I'm just speaking the truth. You know you're making this all up, right? That's not how it happened. You really know it happened this way. And you're sitting there, the victim. Let me make this clear. I'll clarify it. The victim begins to think, maybe it is my fault. Maybe it was me. Well, had I approached him this way, then we wouldn't have gotten to the argument. So now you're thinking it's your fault, that you're the problem, that you should have addressed it in a whole different manner. No, baby, it ain't you. It's them. They know exactly what they are doing. The whole game is about manipulation and control. I'll say it again. The abuser. You're wrong. You know it didn't happen that way. Calm down. Why are you getting so angry? You know you're making this all up. That's not how it happened and you know it. The victim. Oh my God, maybe it was me. Maybe I should have did it this way. I know he has this temper and I was wrong. Maybe next time I'll try a different approach. Don't do it to yourself. That is a red flag. How do you recover from gaslighting? Fight back. Again, this is based on the severity of your situation. If the abuser or your partner is reasonable to listen to what you have to say, then take these steps. Again, this is my disclaimer. If their abusive partner is willing to listen and make changes and respect what you say, then you can do these steps. I'll say it one more time. In a realistic world, if the abuser, and they do exist, they are willing to listen, respect your boundaries, willing to do better, hear what you are saying, then take these steps. I'm done. Number one, fight back. Refuse to be the character in their story. Fight to maintain your identity. For example, if they're accusing you of being a hoe, just because you're friendly and you talk to everybody, and they're jealous and they're misinterpreting how you're friendly just by talking to somebody and saying hi, and they're accusing you, oh, you jump on anybody's lap, oh, you think you're real cute, you tell them no. I said hello. These are my friends that I know for years. Now, if you got a problem with it, there's going to be a problem in our situation. Fight back. Do not let them rewrite and label you as something else. You're friendly. You're just saying hi. Now he's labeling you as some flirtatious hoe. Fight back. That's not who you are. Don't let them rewrite a version of who you are because of their insecurities. I'll say it again. Do not allow them to rewrite a version of who you are because of their insecurities and their hangups. It's them. Number two, acceptance. Realize, depending on the severity of the situation and who they are. Now, if it's too far gone, then you got to accept they will never take responsibility for their actions. They will not change. If they are hell-bent on controlling and manipulating you, then that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to accept that fact and do something different. Don't sit around here wasting your time to change them. Get the heck up out that relationship. Leave. So again, acceptance. Depending on the severity, if they're too far gone and they're hell bent on lying and controlling you, do not expect an apology. Don't expect change, because they're not, because their focus is manipulating and having power over you. The key word is power. Number 3, the deliberate self-detective. What you must do, you need to journal, write down, get a secret camera, and record everything that you do so you won't second guess yourself and think that you're crazy. Write down, record everything. Get to your Google Calendar, record it. We had a fight this night. This is what I wore. This is where it happened. This is the time. This is the topic of the conversation. Again, if you got to walk around and have a secret recorder on your phone while y'all arguing, do it. Again, this is so you won't go crazy and wear yourself out and begin to second guess yourself. I'll say it again. Be the deliberate self-detective. You know those forensic people on NCI and Law and Order and all the other stuff, and the scientific people that really look for details? Start doing that with yourself. I'll say it again. Begin to write and record events that happen. Record the date, record the time, record the day, record the place, record what you wore, record the car that you drove in, record your clothes, record the topic of the conversation. Record everything. Write it down verbatim. I'm begging you, please do this so you won't think that you are crazy. Again, the goal of the gaslighting, the abuser, is to manipulate and control. Guys, thank you so much. This has been part 2 of gaslighting. If you have any questions, please email me at awilliam4000@gmail.com. If you want private movement consultation, I am available. Again, email me for details. Thank you so much for joining me. Watch out for the next video, stonewalling. Take care, guys. Be blessed. Again, this is a video about emotional abuse. See you next time in video part 3 for stonewalling.